Ahoy, bonjour, hello, buongiorno. Don't know what is going on here. It's telling me that there is an error on the screen, but I'm going to ignore that and hope for the best. Hello, it's Angelina on the Angelina's Opportunities channel. And today I have decided to come to you live with something a little bit different. I know that I haven't been here for a while. So before I get started, I am going to seems like I'm not doing so well with these things. What the heck is going on here? Yeah. Okay. First, I want to thank all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining my little family here on YouTube. I'm actually trying to have that, and then I can see what I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah, so thank you for your subscription, for joining my little family that I have found here on YouTube. Yes, I know I was doing a series to do with working in the education sector, but I had been away for a while, so I will get back to completing that episode soon. So let's get started. What I want to talk about today. I want to talk about a kind of opportunity working from home, but it's going to be, you can call it self-employed if you like, working for yourself. If you have a little bit of money that you have put aside and are looking for opportunities to invest and cannot find a way to do so, this may be for you. And I'm going to put a disclaimer on here. Okay, you have to remember when you are doing anything to do with investing, day trading, whatever, there are risks. Okay, I am not a financial advisor, neither am I a qualified, or should I say, seasoned or experienced trader, day trader of any kind. Okay, but I have been dabbling. I have been dabbling in this environment for a little while now, probably about a year to be precise. Okay, so we're going to talk about how you go about doing some day trade. I wouldn't really call it day trade because sometimes you actually get locked out of the trade. Like you might trade something on a day and you have a price in mind that you want to make on that, like what profit you want to make on it, and the coin may go the other way. It may go down and it may go up. Okay, losses. The only way I've found that you can lose, as I said, I'm not a qualified financial advisor. Okay, I'm doing my disclaimer again. I'm not a qualified day trader. I've only been dabbling in this, so this is just something to inform you of what else is out here for you to do if you are deciding that you want to work from home and you want to find another way to make money. Okay, but for you to come into this market, you're going to need to have a little bit of money put aside. Okay, you can't get into this market. Well, you can get in it free. I believe there's a new platform called, what's it called now? Seller X. When I find out more about that, I'll probably do a video about Seller X. But in the meantime, we're just going to be talking about Binance, which is a platform I'm on today. Binance seem to have a lot of the coins that have been made and are on the market right now. They have, the top 10 coins like Bitcoin. Well, they don't actually have Bitcoin on here, and I'll explain why in a minute. They have Ethereum. Do they have Ethereum? Yeah. Ripple. They have Litecoin. I'm assuming they would have Litecoin. They would have all those coins on here. Okay, and a lot of the others that is not in the top 10. Okay, and you can find out more information about what coins are in the crypto world by going to coinmarketcap.com, and that will tell you about how the coin, show you the coins and how they're doing, and you can also see a map of how the coins have been doing in the past year or so. Okay, and even when they first got created, you can see, when they first got created, where they went up to, and how they fell back down. Okay, so we're looking at the Bitcoin markets at the moment. If I just scroll down, you can see in the Bitcoin markets, they've got Raven coin. I don't actually know what that coin is. Ripple, which is XRP. Ethereum. Mainframe. I don't know what these coins are. But as you can see, the ones where it got a star and it's got a yellow or orange around it, those are coins I've actually put in my favorite basket, so that it's easy and accessible for me to find my coins. I choose coin based on what I hear the news going on in the markets, and by watching these coins each day from my favorite account, then I decide what I want to trade on. Okay, so just by clicking, so for example, by clicking the star next to Ethereum here, I'm not interested in Ethereum, to be honest with you. That would put that in my favorite basket, which is over here. Okay, you can see that's my favorite basket, and these are the different coins that I look at each day to find out how they're doing. Okay, so on here you can see they have the BNB market, which is the Binance market. Okay, so Binance, based on, I'll explain in a minute. So that's the Binance market, and these are the different coins: basic attention token, Ripple, Decree. I believe this was added recently. I'm not even sure what this coin is. It is better for you to go and research when you're looking at coins. Go and research the background about the coins, and what work they're actually doing based on their coins or their token, and how much information they're putting out. In other words, how much they're promoting themselves before you go ahead and invest in any of these coins. So I've spoken to you about the Bitcoin market here. Then they've got the Ethereum market, and then they've got what they call the USD. I think it's called Tether market. But some news that just came out recently is that this coin is a fraud. So I wouldn't touch that with a barge pole. Okay, so let's go to my favorites column and let's go and have a look at a coin and see how it's doing. Okay, so let's go and look at the Binance coin. When you come on this site, you should invest in some Binance coins. Why? Because I believe that when you join them, if you buy their coins, you get, when you put your trade on, I believe you get either 50% discount on what you would pay for fees, something along those lines. Don't quote me on Don't quote me on that. Do some more research. And their coin is currently at $9.87. that you can see over here. Not really sure how much that is in British pound, but if you go in and put in these numbers here, 0.00150019, it will tell you this. If you go into Bitcoin calculator on Google, it will tell you what this is in British pounds. Okay, but that's what it is in US dollars. Okay, so I have just clicked on, let's go back so you can see the process. Okay, so I was in the list, okay, which is my favorite list, and I decided I wanted to look at the Binance coin, okay, which is actually currently going down. People normally say, you know, this screen is for beginners, and I totally don't agree. Okay, when I came in to use Binance and I was a total beginner, I didn't like the screen at all. So the way to change the screen and see a better layout of the markets and how it's doing is to click on, go to exchange up here, click on advanced, and it brings up this screen that they claim is advanced. For me, it's a basic screen, and a better screen, because it's a black screen, you know, and I can see what's happening. I can see the candles here. You know, Bitcoin has been going up and down all day. This is what these coins mean. These candles mean. The one that looks like pink, but it's actually red, means the market is going down. The one that is green means the market is going up. If you want to learn about how these candles work, please check out videos about the candles and learn about how these candles work. They're quite easy to learn. But the green basically tells you that the market is going up, and the pink or red, certainly red, but it looks pink here, tells you that the market is going down. Okay, so when it jumps off and you like this, right, it shows you where it started, where the market went down, and where it settled, where it went off for a little while and then came back and settled. Yeah, so that's what that's telling you. But go and do some bit of learning on how that works. So the market is currently going down. I can look at, you know, what happened in the last 5 minutes over here. All right, and I've got my Bollinger lines on to show me where, you know, how tight the market is, or, you know, whether it's taking a downturn or upturn. You know, it shows me what's happening. And I have the RSI on as well, which also shows me if the market has been oversold or overbought. Okay, right, so over here you will see, if you have your screen like this, you will see this, which looks all pink or red. This means people are selling, okay, which is over here. And this over here means, the green means people are buying. And here is sort of the difference between this and that market, right? The buying and selling part of it. And over here you can actually see, you know, what the last transaction was. And okay, so we spoke about the Bitcoin market, and we spoke about the Ethereum market. We also spoke about the BNB, which is the Binance market. And I said to you, when you come into this market using Binance, it is better for you to buy. When I came in, I bought 2 coins, okay? I can't remember what the price was. I bought 2 coins, and I've been trading on this now for about a month, and I haven't had to buy any more coins so far. But I believe I'm getting 50% discount or something to that effect on each trade that I put on. So, okay, we're looking at the Binance coin, and I'm going to use Bitcoin to buy that, okay? So BTC stands for the Bitcoin, okay? And I'm using Bitcoin to buy Binance coins, or any other coins for that matter. Okay, I don't invest in Ethereum, so I can't use Ethereum. I could use BNB to buy because I've actually got some, but I don't use that. I've only got that coin as a way to save money on my trades. Okay, so let's look at these markets over here and what you do with all of this and how you set up a trade. Okay, so this over here is telling me how much money I have in my Bitcoin wallet. Okay, and I don't know, that's roughly about £22 or something. Right, if I get, again, as I said, if you go and do go onto Google, type in Bitcoin calculator, and basically make sure that you got the Bitcoin on top and your currency at the bottom. So if you're in the UK, then you have pound sterling, and Bitcoin is the first thing. So you type in this number and it will tell you in the pound how much that is in sterling. The same goes for USD. You go in and find your own currency and you'll find out how much that is in how much that is. Okay, and over here you can see how many I've actually got, or how many BNB I've got. And I said I bought 2 when I came in, and I've done quite a few trades in the last couple of months. And this is, I pretty much still nearly have 2 left. So you do save a lot of money by just buying a couple of them and holding on to them, and just you know, you don't sell these, you don't do anything with them, you just keep them in your wallet and there basically so you can get your discount on your trades. Okay, so I'm looking to buy some more. Well, I'm not actually looking to buy any more. Okay, but at the moment, if you see what the last price was, okay, so the last price at the moment is 0.05, sorry, 0.0015028. That's Bitcoin, right? That's how much Bitcoin it is. And it tells you how much here in dollars it is. It's $9.88. And the last price is what it was sold at was here. Okay, so if I come into this box here, I want to put a limit on. So this is a limit order. Basically means I'm just setting an order. If I want to do a market, let me go to the market one first. Basically, the market price is like what the closest that is being sold for at market price, which would be, these people are selling here. So 501001526, which is showing up here, which is 988. Okay, and if you just put in the amount here, how many, you know, if you want to like 2 of the coins, and then you can just put on buy, and then the order will be tracked over there. I'm not going to put in a market order. I'm going to put in a limit order, which is how I tend to do most of my orders and most of my sell. I don't do stop limit orders because I don't understand them well enough. So I'm not going to really get into that. If you want to understand stop limit orders, please go ahead. There's loads of videos on YouTube explaining what that is. But I tend to stick to the limit order because I want to set the price. The reason why I do that is because I don't want to go in here and just go to, you know, the market price. Okay, I want to go in and set what price I want to buy it at. So currently, the last price that it was sold at was 0.01502, which was $9.88. It's now gone down to 19, and you will see it do this. So I'm going to put in that I want to buy it at let's say I want to buy it at I'm going to say 0150 150. Let's put some more O's there. O. And if I tell you what that is, just bear with me. I'll tell you what that is in British pound. I'm going to go into the Bitcoin calculator and I tell you how much that is. I'm buying it for 0.001. Don't forget to put the zeros in. 150. And I'm putting 3 zeros there. I'm telling them that I want to buy that at £7.54. And if I look up what that is in USD, just bear with me, I'm using my phone to work this out. US dollars, that is $9.63. So rather than buying it at the price that it's at now, $9.89, I'm saying that I want it at $9.63. Okay. So if I go in there and say, okay, that I want to buy, I don't know what can I buy with that? Not much, 50%, only 75% of what I've got. I've only got about 20 quid there, I think. So let's have a look at 100%. I can only get 2 with that. Right, if I put that buy order on, okay, so buy that. I'm not going to buy it, I'm just going to show you. Please do not buy this. Okay, it will show you up here that the limit order has been created for you, and over here you will see your order for 2.91 BNB. Okay, and what you have left is not very much BTC, which is Bitcoin, not much left in your Bitcoin wallet. And basically that order, limit order, will get filled. These are all limit orders. Okay, that's a limit sell order and that's a limit buy order there on this list. And this is what this is. If my order was within this range, buy order was in this range here, you would have seen a little arrow pointing to it, but because it's not in that range, it won't be. So I'm going to cancel that, okay, because I don't actually want to buy any BNB. All right, and the sell order is pretty much the same. Okay, so you want to sell the coins that you have. You want to try and sell it at the highest possible price. So at the moment it's 9.89, and if you wanted to sell it at the highest possible price, if I go in here and said I wanted to sell it at 5.9, okay, let's not be ridiculous. Let's say 5.2. Okay, 5.288. Right, so that's the price, that's the amount of Bitcoin I want for it. So I want 0.00 5.2. Sell it at 5.2. Let's just put 5.200. Yeah, 5.200. I think that's enough. And then if I say 100%, right, of my 1.93, I will get at the bottom. You can see it tells you how much Bitcoin you are going to be making. So it's telling me 0.002933360, and it's telling me what? That can't be right. Okay, I've got too many zeros here. Okay, so it's telling me based on what I want to sell it at. Okay, I will get zero. It's showing you here 0.002933360 Bitcoin. That's how much I will get for it. And by looking at the calculator in USD, it's telling me that's $18.84. And let's go and see what that is in British pounds. So we're looking at pound sterling. And in pound sterling, that would be £14.62. I can't remember how much I actually paid for those coins when I bought them. And the same thing, you just click on here and it'll chuck the order over there. If it's within that sell order range, you'll see a little arrow here pointing to it, but I'm not going to actually place the order. It's just to show you. Right, so if I go back here, okay, just by clicking on the Binance, I can go and look at open orders. I don't have any open orders. Okay, I don't actually have any open orders. So, right, with regards to funds, you can look at the balances, right, and you can deposit. Okay, so where you go funds, you can deposit and you can do withdrawal, and then you can look at transaction history. This is when you your deposit history. So deposit means, you know, you're going to deposit one of the coins that I've mentioned before. Okay, so if I go back there, you can see the list of coins that you can use, okay, to buy here. So the markets are the BNB market, the Bitcoin market, the Ethereum market, and this USD Tether market, which as I said, there's some news going around on YouTube at the moment saying that this coin was a scam. So don't touch that. This here, in order to have this coin, you would need to have some other like Bitcoin or Ethereum to actually purchase that coin. So let's look at where you're going to get these coins, because you can't actually purchase this coin without these coins. You can't use USD. You can't use your own currency to purchase any of these coins. You need to either have access to Bitcoin or Ethereum. I am not mentioning this because do your own research about USD Tether or T. As I said, there is some information about this being a scam, this coin here. So personally, I wouldn't touch this coin with a barge pole. So Ethereum or Bitcoin, how do you get these? Okay, well, I haven't opened that screen, but you're going to need to open a Coinbase account. And again, to find the easiest way to open a Coinbase account, in fact, I think I will put a video below this video in the description box for you. There's a lady on here who explains how you sign up to Coinbase and how to actually save money trading on Coinbase. The reason why I don't trade fully on Coinbase is Coinbase don't have these coins. Half of these coins, they've only got a few coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, and they've just recently added 2 other coins on there. So they haven't got that many coins. And as I said, you can't really buy Bitcoin on here. They don't have Bitcoin on this platform, so you would need to buy Bitcoin on Coinbase. Okay, and as I said, I've put a video explaining to you how to buy Bitcoin on Coinbase and how to actually go about saving money. Coinbase also have Ethereum, so you want to get into the Ethereum market, then you can do so. But I want to show you something here. Okay, this is a Bitcoin market. Let's have a look at Ripple. Okay, at the moment in the Bitcoin market, Ripple is you can buy Ripple for 47 cents. 0.468, so that's 47 cents. Okay, now in the Ethereum market, how much can you buy Ripple for? 47 cents as well. Okay, let's have a look at the BNB market. I don't know if they've got Ripple in this market. Yes, they do, and it's still 47 cents. Okay, and as you can see, Ripple at the moment is going up, and it's gone up by 2.71% today. A lot of news about Ripple. I'm not promoting Ripple or any of these things. I'm here because when I was when I wanted to get off Coinbase and do a wider kind of buying and selling of cryptocurrency to build kind of a portfolio, couldn't do that on Coinbase. So I had to come out into the wider market, and this is one of the most what do you call it now? Recommended site, Binance. Okay, there are other sites out there. I'm not going to recommend them because I don't use them. This is one of the most recommended site, Binance, and so far so good. With my trade, as I said, if you come in, buy some BNB with your Bitcoin, buy a couple of them, and you will save some money. This video is not sponsored in any way at all. Binance don't have a referral program, so I can't put a referral code so you can join. You just basically go and type in Binance in the URL and basically join. Join them. Get your login details, confirm your email address, and so forth. The usual stuff. And then protect yourself. Do the 2-thing encryption, where they send you codes when you log in, where they send you codes to your phone and so forth. Just follow the process. I didn't want to focus on that. I wanted to focus on actually how to use this site properly. I wanted to explain what these markets were, and I wanted to explain, let's go to Ripple. I wanted to explain this screen of buying and selling, okay? And where people were saying that this white screen here is for beginners and it's user friendly. I don't agree. I feel that going to the exchange and going to advance shows you it's a lot clearer. Okay, if I remove my Bollinger line, because the Bollinger line for me kind of shows me where the market is going. You don't need that on there. Your RSI line here, the blue line here, shows you whether the market is overbought or oversold. Okay, and the screen is easier to find in that this part over here is about selling. This part over here is about buying. Okay, so it's buying. Okay, I usually put buy through a limit order simply because I want to be able to set what price I want to buy stuff at. I am buying in Bitcoin. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at XRP. How many XRP do I want to buy? I can simply click on here, 25%. Will tell me I have sufficient money to buy 25%. 100% would be I could buy 61 based on what money I have in my BTC, my Bitcoin wallet on this site. Okay, so that is where I'm going to leave it. I hope this has been helpful. As I said, I don't know. I know what this is, but I don't understand it fully, and I don't actually. People say you do this because if you want to go off to sleep. I would say this would only come into play if you're selling. I don't actually see the point of doing a stop limit on a buy order. I don't see the point. And a stop limit on a sell order, I can see the point. But I don't understand it fully to explain it to you. And when I do, I will come back and explain that to you. I hope this video has been helpful. If you like this video, please share the video and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my video, my channel, sorry. I know I'm not here on a regular because I actually think about what it is I want to talk about, and I only tend to want to do videos when I feel passionate about something. So that's the reason why. I'm not going to say I've been busy because, well, yeah, I've been busy trying to learn how to trade. And also in the process, I've been ill. I've been not well as well. And we won't go into that. As I said, I hope this has been helpful to you. If you want to ask me some questions based on Bitcoin or Coinbase or Binance or crypto in general, I have enough knowledge to understand what it is I'm doing. So yes, if you ask me questions that I can answer, even if I can't answer the question, I'll get back to you. So please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and I will get back to you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. This has been Angelina, and on the Angelina Opportunities channel. Have a great morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the world. Mwah.